In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the headlights in this Ford Explorer, and you got to start by removing the front bumper. Let's get into it. Now we're going to remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket, take the lug nuts off. Now take the wheel off. Underneath, you want to take these 3 bolts out, use an 8mm socket. We're going to take these 3 screws out underneath, use the 8mm socket. I'm going to take these screws out right here. You're going to use a 5.5mm socket. Then we're just going to pull this back a little bit. There's another screw right there. You want to take that out. The same 5.5mm socket. Now we're going to take the push pins out. These centers have a little area where you can use a Phillips head screwdriver and just unscrew them, but they're plastic. Sometimes they don't unscrew too easy. You got to be very gentle. Pull the center out. Then you can use a trim tool, just get underneath and pull that out. So you want to take the rest of those out. There's a couple down below as well. Pull that out a little further. And that's good. So pretty much all the push pins from the center and forward. Then grab the inner fender well. Just pull it down, just out of the way. That should be good right there. And then you can do the same on the other side. Disconnect the connector for the fog light. Just push down on the tab and slide it out. And do the same on the other side. Just so we can pull this out some more, there's a couple push pins in here and here. You can, a little trick, take an 8mm socket and push it on the push pin, and that'll compress it, and then you can slide it out a little easier, just like that. So this is what you're doing, basically, pushing that in, and then you can slide this out. We need to access this screw right here. I'll pull this back, use a 5.5mm socket, take this screw out. Then just grab the bumper, give it a tug. You want to do the same on the other side. Now we're going to take this panel off, take these push pins out, just use a trim tool, take those out. Then take these screws out, use a 10mm socket. And just grab the bumper and slide it forward. We're going to take this bolt out right here, use a 13mm socket. And you want to take these bolts out, use a 10mm socket. And right here. Now grab the headlight assembly, and it is clipped in up top. Just want to slide that clip up, and it slides right out. Disconnect the connectors, just push down on the tab. Slide that off, and then the other connector, same thing, just push down on the tab and slide it off. The adjuster for the headlight is right here. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver just in the top of there, and that'll spin back and forth. For the bulbs, you want to pop this cover off. Just grab that like that. You can disconnect the connector for the bulb first. Just push it down. Slide it out of the way. Then twist the bulb, and it slides right out. You want to make sure you don't touch the glass of the bulb. This is an HB3 bulb, and you want to install it the same way it came out. Just slide it in and twist it to the right. And you can line the connector up, or if it's easier, you can try to connect the connector before. And then slide it in position. Lock it down, put the cover on. And it just pushes on. Make sure it's sealed all the way around. Now you can take this bulb out, just twist to the left, the socket, and grab the bulb. Slide it out. This is a 3457 bulb. Line it up, lock it down, and slide it in. Then you can twist this one out, slide this out. You can grab the bulb, slide it out. This is a 194 bulb. Take the bulb, just line it up, and then slide it in the same way it came out. Twist it to the right. Now line the headlight up, plug it in, lock it down, and get this tab lined up top. Okay. It's gonna go in there. Make sure this is aligned up over on the side, and then make sure the other two holes get lined up. We'll get all the bolts started. And snug the bolts up. Just snug, not too tight. All right, line the bumper up. I'm going to push that in on the sides. So at least that's lined up. Now put this panel on and take the bolts, get all the bolts started. And the 2 push pins, you can get those started and push those down. Now we'll tighten down the bolts. Just snug. Now we'll put this bolt in, get that started. Snug it down, plug the connector in for the fog light. Now take the inner fender well. And just line it back in position. You can put the screw right here, get that started. Before I tighten that down though, I'm going to put the push pins in. Get those all lined up. Make sure those are lined up and then push them in. And the 2 lower ones. Now tighten this down. Snug. And you can push this back in. Get those lined up. Get these screws started. And tighten them down. And then you can do the same on the other side. And put the bolts in underneath. Get those started. Snug them down. And put the bolts underneath here, one there, and one here. And tighten these down. Tighten that middle one down as well. Now put the wheel back on. Put the lug nuts on. Now I'm going to torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Go around again, double check.
This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center. And that is the axis point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back, 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have one. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot. So once your headlamps are properly adjusted, it'll be time to adjust your fog lamps. You'll notice on the driver's side, the focal point is all the way at the bottom right now. I would like to bring it up so it meets up with approximately the bottom of the focal point of the headlight. Some fog lamps have an adjuster, others don't. The ones that do have an adjuster, you would just turn the adjustment to the left or to the right to adjust the beam up and down to where it needs to be. Now with your TRQ headlamps and fog lamps properly aligned, you can drive down the road safely.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.